Archangel Michael, finding your greatest joy. Greetings and angelic blessings. I, Archangel Michael, extend to you now. I bring forth a joy that is so pure and of high vibration from the angelic kingdom. I allow this to flow over and through your being. May you receive it into the depths of your being, into areas that feel stuck or confused. May it quicken your energy vibration. May it increase the movement of your energy and allow you to access a joy within your being that is so filled with love, fulfillment, and truth that it allows you to experience contentment and wholeness within your being and with the Creator. At this time, the Creator is sharing a high vibration. It is a very subtle and yet impactful vibration that many may miss. They may not recognize it, and yet the Creator is sharing this high vibrational energy in order to create a boost in the ascension of those who are ready and accepting of this high vibration. The high vibration is pure joy from the essence/core of the Creator, the creative source of joy. This pure vibration of joy is flowing throughout the entire universe of the Creator. It is available for you to access, to download into your being, and to support you in discovering your own inner joy, the highest, purest vibration of your own inner joy. The vibration of joy may seem luxurious. It is something that your soul desires. It is also an energy that is very freeing and supports healing within your being. It enables you to experience a deeper connection with the Creator and also yourself. It removes obstacles, boundaries, limitations that do not serve you, and it attracts the goodness of the Creator and the universe into your being. By goodness, we mean almost like the minerals, the vitamins, the nourishment for your soul and your body, as well as support, security, strength, love, deeper understanding of the truth, and a greater grounding. When you accept a joy that is of a high and pure vibration, it actually has an immensely grounding sensation, because you experience the high vibrations. You allow them to integrate and synthesize with your entire being. They ground you into your physical body, and into your physical reality, but they also ground your true self/your essence into your physical body and reality, therefore allowing you to exist as an aspect of the Creator upon this earth. This essentially is ascension, existing as much as possible as an expression of the Creator upon the earth. Many people may feel that joy/fulfillment/contentment, and even success, are not part of the Creator's expressions. However, when you connect with the pure vibration of the Creator, these are often qualities that you experience. It is your purpose, as an expression of the Creator, to experience joy, love, contentment, success, grounding, and abundance in your physical reality, letting the physical reality mirror your spiritual divine self. When you access your inner joy, or your higher joy, you are experiencing joy and happiness without reason. You are simply experiencing joy/happiness/success/contentment/love, all of these divine energies. You are experiencing them because you are an embodiment of them and for no other reason. This energy is continuous, you can always access it. There isn't a need for physical things to create your joy. However, when you're accessing a joy from within your being, or from higher realms, it will create, within your physical reality, physical joys that mirror your inner joy, therefore filling your physical reality with physical joys of numerous types, situations, and scenarios. This acts as a beautiful understanding and confirmation that you are allowing your inner joy, your beauty, your love, your peace, to be expressed through your body, your auric field, your chakras, through your mind/thoughts, through your voice, and even through your eyes. It is impossible to continue in a space of joy, because often when joy arises and fills your being like an ecstatic vibration and flow, it also brings to the surface the grit, the dirt, the things that you have been holding on to that are no longer required. These require your attention, but when you give them your attention, and you're still holding a focus upon joy, as if you were holding joy lightly, but you are allowing yourself to experience that which is emerging, it will resolve very quickly and easily. To find your highest vibration of joy, you can ask to be connected into the joy vibration of the purest nature that is flowing from the Creator now. Let it flow into every aspect of your being, into your cells, into your auric field, into your chakras. Breathe it in, and exhale joy outwards to fill your auric field and surroundings. Sit and bathe in the vibration of joy of the Creator, as if you're in a swimming pool of joy. You can bathe in this swimming pool for as long as you wish, absorbing its energies of joy. It may create niggles within your being, aspects of yourself that say that they do not wish to experience joy. Accept these aspects with loving joy. Embrace them. Let them be heard. They will soon transform. As you're bathing in the Creator's joy, you can ask your soul to download from the highest vibration of joy of your sacred being into your soul and physical body. Observe how this joy downloads into your being, where it comes from, where you acknowledge it resting, where you feel you need to spread it. What are the qualities of joy? How does it impact your being? Remember that this is your personal joy. It will have a personal impact upon you, meaningful and purposeful impact upon you. Allow yourself to spend time getting to know your joy, finding it, exploring it, emanating it, because joy is your divine right. Whatever you are experiencing, and whatever challenges you are moving through, joy will bring an upliftment and a healing. I am Archangel Michael, I thank you. Planetary Galactivation. Beloved ones, we are reaching the culmination of the individual and planetary galactivation phase that we started at the beginning of this year. A year marked by the 8 universal number that now achieves its peak on the 888 Emerald Passage. A period of wisdom integration and monadic reconstruction that many are undergoing and that our planet too is achieving. The White Elohim planetary guardians, the original creators, are supervising the emerald retrieving that is now occurring and that will be finally concluded in the following months. There are important planetary sites, such as the Avalon sites. The first one I received, the Hill of Dara, and others I have received today, that are key for the emerald anchoring that is taking place on our planet, and that I will share as the time comes, as I have been invited to. These sites act as physical anchor pillars for the emerald retrieval, healing, clearing, and recoding of the land, as well as the grids and fabrics, expanding it all to the rest of the planet, where can be anchored. The White Elohim are working on the unification of the Earth's grids and fabrics, bringing unity in what we call past, present, and future timelines, for our planet is now opening into a more simultaneous sense of time. This involves a constant planetary work of inorganic timelines removal, a process many of you are supporting, as well as timekeepers, who will too be involved when the time to anchor the new Earth's codes, coordinates and timelines comes. This process has been facilitated by the energies from the 77 passage, received not just today, as it is not about one day, but during the previous months, now is its final peak. This passage, supported as well by the Elohim, Syrians, and Andromedons, as I previously shared, marks the planetary opening taking place in many of Earth's structures, allowing the emerald return that we will witness in the 888 passage. 77 is the embodiment of Christus's original coding in our planetary architecture, which is simply the total planetary reconfiguration and removal of all dual geometry and structures, restoring the Trinity coding, and hence unity in our planet, which is the first step towards timeline reconnection. At this time the most important is to continue with the harmonization phase that we are having, and that will support the massive integration that our bodies are exposed to during these months. The more we heal and clear ourselves, reconnecting our three-dimensional selves to our higher heart, the more we will receive clear guidance about this important time, or year, for we are having one of the most intense years, energetically speaking. I remember many of you are now feeling the profound activation in your solar plexus, thymus, and 8-dimensional chakras, which are key body centers to embodying more life and divine force, activating our blue fulme in the thymus, and allowing the golden liquid crystalline light from the 8 monadic chakras to descend and merge in the thymus, activating our 5th-dimensional self and reconnecting us to the soul and monadic dimensions, finally crossing the 3-dimensional frequency bands and moving into more harmonic timelines. There is no rush in evolution. We all have our divine timing to achieve this personal invitation. The more we force or try to control it, the less we can achieve it. The more we flow with what is, and work on where we are, the more we facilitate this dissension. You all are precious, unique, and wise divine sovereign free beings. Know yourselves. Know your gifts and be who you are, for it is all you need to serve as a love-light divine emissary, as guides often share. I wish you a loving and harmonic new initiation, beloveds. Take care of your precious selves and honor your bodies. Thank you for your compassionate witnessing during this process, and for all you do for all. With an infinite love. Natalia, Alba. Saint Germain, Next Level 5D. JJK, on the one hand it is said, God intervenes. And then again it is said, you yourself will save yourself, which is more accurate. What should we focus on? Waiting is probably not an option, is it? Master St. Germain, we are rapidly approaching the day of revelations, Day X, the day on which the brood of vipers will be removed from the earth, and the golden age can begin. However, it takes each and every one of you to trigger this event. Each person contributes to the resurrection of the new earth through their vibration, their consciousness, and the degree of their realized inner peace. In this respect, it depends above all on you, on each and every one of you. This is true. God sees your needs, God knows your limitations, God knows what you can do on your own, and where the hands of heaven must be extended to help you. Worrying about whether and when God will intervene is just as much a waste of time as remaining inactive and leaving the change to others. What is important is that every person lives out his or her unique mission in his or her place, the place where he or she was born, or where he or she has chosen to live. That is all that matters. JJK, it's not by chance that we are born where we are. I, for example, have little connection to Asia. Perhaps I haven't incarnated in Asia that often, but I am very familiar with Europe, South America and Africa. I feel like I have always felt at home here in Austria. But what if someone has to immigrate because circumstances force them to do so? Germany has been experiencing a wave of immigration for years for reasons that are well known. My question is, do we have to stay where we were born and fight for freedom, truth, and peace there, or is emigrating allowed from a spiritual point of view? Immigration allowed. Master St. Germain, from a spiritual point of view, everything that serves life is permitted. Feel free and unattached in it. Sometimes emigrating is the only option to work from another place. No one leaves their homeland voluntarily and without good reasons. This must be taken into account. There are reasons and there are legitimate circumstances that lead to immigrating. Before birth, every person determines his parents, the place where he will set foot on earth, the country, the culture, the language, and the environment in which he wants to live. You often return to an environment that has been familiar to you for many lifetimes. This also explains your proximity to Europe and the parts of the world you mentioned. Very often people reincarnate repeatedly in well-known regions, or where they ended their last incarnation. Life is planned before birth, taking into account the orders of your spiritual families. In this way, things that remained unfinished can be completed. Sometimes a being chooses an intermediate incarnation, which means that it goes to an unknown part of the earth in order to broaden its horizons. Big lives, however, when great lives are about to happen, souls always return to where they have certain tasks to complete. Today, many people are living a great life, which means they are in their final incarnation on earth. Many people are in the process of completing their tasks, and at the same time bringing about change on earth. True spiritual masters guide the destiny of the earth, and they bring humanity to the light level of being. JJK, I heard somewhere that the ascent to 5D is just a change of level in the matrix, like in a computer game, but it is not yet an exit from it. And it continues like this until level 12D. Master St. Germain, there are no limits to human imagination and perception. It is true, with the ascension to the fifth dimensional level of existence, you will burst this matrix. The fifth dimension of existence is truly a different level of consciousness, and this ascension is now before you. Are there wars on 5D? JJK, why are there wars on higher levels? Archangel Michael even carries a lightsaber. Master St. Germain, as long as there is separation from God, from the source of all being, there is also the possibility of distancing oneself from God. This means that every being can renounce God from the beginning and until the end, and choose their own path. This leads to conflicts and disputes on higher levels as well. These disputes are conducted with the tools that are necessary for this. While on 3D, warlike conflicts are the norm, and peaceful times the exception, on 5D the harmonious interaction of all living things is the norm. Acts of war brought in from outside are the exception. JJK, I notice that there is a lot of unrest, and a lot of questions among people about these topics. Does that mean that there is also sometimes war in 5D? Nothing like peace, joy, pancakes. Creation level 5D Master St. Germain, the fifth dimension of being means growth without suffering, knowledge free from pain and awareness through abundance and joy. The earthly dramas have been lived, the game on the low vibrating levels has been experienced. Now it is about expanding consciousness, and beginning the immediate, light-filled creation of reality. The fifth dimension of being is the first level of creation, where you create without delay. It is the guardians of 5D who ensure that this process of learning, growth, and further awareness takes place in peace. The lightsaber is omnipresent, as the fallen angels circle the higher planes of existence. That's how it is. Self-reflection leads to self-determination. JJK, sometimes I notice how everything here on earth is becoming crazier, more unnatural and more strange. Europe often seems like an open psychiatric hospital to me. What is the best way to deal with this? Master St. Germain, the solution for all those who work in public, or who are committed to enlightenment is withdrawal, breaks, and inner contemplation. Choose your appearances in the external world carefully. Self-reflection leads to self-determination. Live your purpose, then you will not be lost to the world, or to yourself. Do you want to educate and wake people up? First give yourself the attention and time to make this possible. Don't overload your everyday life with activities. Put being at the center. To do nothing when everyone is busy, that is true freedom. For you save yourself, but the world is saved by many. Champions St. Germain. Life Tapestry Creations, Joyful Experiences. Dear Owns, how many recent activities produce joy in your heart? If you remember only 1 or 2 instances in the past week, it is time to reevaluate your life and reactions. What makes you smile, laugh, or, most importantly, experience joy? Joy is your new trajectory, your primary goal. Perhaps you envision joy sometime in the future, a vacation, party, new job, or relationship. Or, maybe you cannot imagine any joy. That lack of joy is a holdover from your 3D life. Even though the world likely feels chaotic and harsh, you do not need to alter your joy, because someone thousands of miles away is suffering. Perhaps that last thought seems wrong, especially in this new earth of love. But limiting your happiness to save the world is no different than your mother insisting you eat your vegetables because someone in China does not have vegetables to eat. That does not mean you must ignore others in pain. Instead, it indicates that you know they are in pain, and that the most rapid method of reducing or eliminating that pain is for you to move into joy, counterintuitive to 3D. It is time to react differently than ever before while on Earth. Joy is contagious as much as any disease. It is time for you to experience and share joy with anyone who wishes to do so. Perhaps you question that last thought, because you believe you must commiserate with those in pain even if you do not know them. As you learn to create your life of joy, you teach all who wish to do the same. This is a new earth life perspective. You cannot make anyone feel joyful, but you can express the possibility of joy despite issues that are not yet perfect in your mind. Perhaps an easier way of expressing this new joy is to remind yourself that if you genuinely smile and laugh, others are more likely to follow suit. And if you are grumpy or sad, others will probably avoid you not because you are terrible, but because each being has unique issues to address. It is time to negate attempts to lift up others on your terms, or perhaps a better phrase is caretake others. You cannot caretake anyone, much less groups of beings. You can offer solutions, but it is their onus to accept them. You helped shift Earth beyond 3D, but that is no longer your role. Your current and ongoing role is to find your joy, not your uncle's, friends, or neighbors. If your joy makes others happy, you have created a marvelous pathway for others to claim, if they wish. And if your joy makes others jealous, sad, or mad, that is not your issue. Your only concern is finding those pieces that give you joy. And the more rapidly you claim those pieces, the more rapidly Earth beings will shift from fear to joy. There is no need to caretake, hold your joy in reserve, or otherwise pander to those who are not comfortable. Even if you try to improve their lives, such is impossible, for each being needs to select the correct elements. If you try to do so, you will move off your joy path, into their fears and angst. Stand tall and proud, knowing you are seeking joy, despite all that seems counterintuitive. All Earth beings can do the same if they choose. Your begging, pleading, holding, or pushing will not help them create their path, and you will lose yours. Hold your head high, knowing you are creating bubbles of joy here, there, and everywhere. So be it. Amen. SorceryOffLight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light, click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.